to hop on here and kind of give an update. I'm thinking about doing kind of like a daily update, kind of like a daily diary, maybe using this channel as like a daily diary of like day of a day of being a stylist, that type of thing. I'm thinking about doing that and just expressing like the days I've had or the memories that I've had. And I want to hop on for today because I thought about my time at the previous salon that I was at, working at the same time as my salon, and I was actually there to um, help with my salon, like starting up, so helping me clientele, helping me maintain rent and things like that, supposed to help my salon. And I just remember the toxicity. I remember the environment that it was. It was like so bad, so toxic, and just terrible. But it also just made me like evolve as a stylist, being like, um, I'm basically a stylist. Like I'm basically a hairstylist who is very big on high quality over typing. Like when you see everybody at a salon and things, they're literally working just to be quick, and like get you in, get you out. Honestly, I'm like that, but I also love good quality, you know, easy. You know, I like easy, I like good quality, easy. I'm that person who's very keen on high quality, very keen on relaxing experience, very keen on those because that's what's going to give you that long lasting clients. It's also going to give you that long lasting style. Everybody, and I've seen this happen with not just me, but other stylists too. Like they really focus on good quality, while others do not focus on that at all. They focus on strictly timing. And yeah, timing is good, but it's not always the best. It's also not always makes you a good stylist. So, yeah, I firmly believe that you choose your own stylist. You choose to go to that stylist. So, even if you see bad reviews of that person, you chose to go to that person. You chose to go to them. Nobody else told you to go to them but you. And you did it. You get what you get. I also believe that good quality always takes the cake. Good quality for timing every day, any day, always. Because with good quality comes long lasting results. On top of that, long lasting results. On top of long lasting results, you also get that trustworthy stylist that you can always go to, always depend on. And I am one of those trusty stylists that people come to. And I don't look at timing. Now, the salon that I worked at was all about timing. And it was basically, blowouts, dry styles, all of that. And we had to get all of this done within 40 minutes. That was how long it took me to get the blowout done. And mind you, there's also the case of everybody's hair is different. Mine being like very coily. I haven't done anything to it because it still needs to be washed. I'll leave my GoFundMe in the description so you can help me fund for my salon and also help me fund for myself so I can get myself together, help me rebrand and everything like that. But back to it is we would have this previous salon we had hair, thick hair, curly hair, oily hair, you name it. Everybody goes there. And of course, everybody's hair is so different. You cannot get done with somebody's hair whose hair is like oily. You cannot get it done within 40 minutes. It's impossible. If it's short, it's possible. But if it's not short, and if it's always like tangled and all that stuff, if it's like mine right now, ain't no way you get done within 40 minutes. Okay? You know? And with that salon, they were timing always. And I honestly also feel like they were very much my favorites because everybody else who was like me clearly expressed this disappointment and expressed this like toxicity, this problem timing. Even working there, they're probably still working there because they're favorites. And I got fired out of it, even though people were requesting me, people wanted me personally. No, I can give them the styles that they want because I listen to them and I actually take the time, especially the extra time, to give them that good quality. I do it for every one of my clients because if I don't, my anxiety is going to be like, you fucked this up. You got it. Next time, do not fuck this up. I literally think about this. Like, I always think about what I could have done better. Like, take for example, I'm doing my cousin's hair, doing soap press, and like, I still be like, I could have done this better after getting her everything. I gave her scalp treatment after brushing through her hair, like detangling her hair. I took that time to make sure she was right when she went back to school. And everything, it took so much out of me. And I was still going like, you could have done this better. You fucked this part up. You could have done better. So it's those types of things. Like, I always make sure everybody has good quality, high quality, nothing but the best quality. So back to like the timing thing, it was just so much like it was just so much. It was so much pressure on top of it. Not only that, but the fact that like if you actually put timing into that piece and somebody like a client doesn't like what they had, that was exactly what they wanted. And we had to be within that time limit and they had to be within that time limit. It's like it's so complicated and so hard because not only are this the client complaining, but we can't get defended. Like our defense is non-existent. It's so bad. Like it was just so bad. Like insane, insane. Even people in there for years are like, why is this the deal? Like, if you keep this up, there's not going to be any stylist to take anybody, and your business is going to suffer because you're not defending your stylists. You're not changing this up to help benefit us. You're doing everything to give us anxiety attacks. You're doing everything to give us heart attacks. You're doing everything to make us so overwhelmed that we cannot take anything, you know? So, yeah, you can tell it stressed me out. Not only that, it was all I could think about. And within that, I could not do anything. I couldn't do any acting. I couldn't do, I couldn't take anybody in my salon. Like, I had to do, like, outside hours, squeeze in outside hours just to put people, just to take people. Like, it was that bad. It was that bad. I was already searching for, like, other jobs that were more convenient was just an ongoing struggle. And this salon is like a struggle. But main reason I wanted to talk about this was because I had thought about the techniques that I really developed and things like that. And one of them was that how I flat iron, how I do my silk process when I use my straightener, my flat iron. And I just realized I don't use the comb like I used to. I used to always use the comb and would always, make sure it's straight, make sure it's like I can comb through with my fingers and things like that. And I realized I don't do that now. I just barehand it always. I mean, regardless, you can comb through it, everything, because I detangle. And with my blow dryer, I always make sure that, it's good to go through the blow dryer. So if it's good to go through the blow dryer, then we're good. And things like that. So it's like going through that and, with the whole work experience, it was too much. And mind you, I was also at two of the locations. So I was at two of the locations and it was just a lot. It was a lot of people on top of that. They lost a lot of their new people. And then right as I was leaving, I kind of had saw in the post, like the post within the employees, um, that they were working on timing. They were going to try and be lenient on timing. And that really pissed me off. Like, why would you work on timing when that was one of my issues? Or I suppose it was one of my issues. Like, you didn't let me utilize that, things like that. Like, you fired me. Honestly, I just really feel like I had a very bad disadvantage because it was like you're working with others to right these wrongs that have always been here, but you take me out of it. Like, I could have benefited better with the time leniency. I could have benefited a lot better with mean clients, um, satisfaction 100%. But then again, not everybody can be satisfied. There are clients that can lie to you and do all this to you. You know. So I really do feel like somebody was out to get me, somebody wanted me fired. I was that favorite to fire for some reason. I don't know why. I honestly kind of feel like they were kind of like intimidated a little bit because I am so good at what I do. Because I honestly felt that same way while I was in beauty school. I'll say a little bit about beauty school, but when I was in beauty school, I was that favorite person to take everybody. I was taking everybody when I was on the floor. Like, it was just crazy. And there was almost like nobody around, like other stylists. And I'm just like, can I get a break? Can I catch up on my notes? Can I catch up on, at least studying for my final, at least studying for my state board? Can I at least get that time? You know, everybody else did not have that. Like, everybody else, they were able to do that fine. Me, not much, not so much. So it really kind of like really pissed me off. On top of the curriculum always changing. And it's like, what? Not only that, but then like the constant um missing instructors and all that stuff. A campus director who did not know what she was doing, did not want to know what she was doing and everything. It was just a whole lot. But I could really kind of felt like there were a lot of similarities to it. And I really felt like along with being in school, everybody was intimidated by me
because of how good I was. Even before being in beauty school, literally I was doing hair left and right because that's what I enjoyed doing. That's what I love doing. And then I get into school for it. Automatically everybody's intimidated because I'm doing the work and I'm succeeding. And then being in a salon where there's other stylists, I get along with them fine, but I'm thinking like maybe management or something like that, intimidated by me because I could take that. I'm already a salon owner, so I might as well. I don't know. It's just a whole lot of oh my like toxicity, just a lot of and I'm actually really happy that they're there. So but yeah, like, that just really made me think about that, think about that salon, think about some of the people there and things like that. It's just really made me think like I really worked there, and you know, it almost made me want to quit being a hairstylist. Mm. But I'm hop off. I'll leave my salon website. I'll leave my salon website in the description box below, as well as my social medias. Follow those, share this video, like this video, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I also leave my GoFundMe. Definitely, definitely support. I'll also leave my Venmo as well because that will also be helpful, very helpful. Yeah, and I'll see y'all later.